so far loving it. Hello you guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's review. I'm currently getting ready for work. I've actually been up for a while. I made stuffing for my work's Thanksgiving potluck, which is just absolutely wild that it's already Thanksgiving. Although I think the day this goes up is actually Black Friday, so it's past Thanksgiving. Like, that's crazy. But anyways, I'm getting ready for that. Please don't mind my curls. They are still calming down from being in the overnight rods. But I figured since I was up early today, I would go ahead and try out a new product that I got a little while ago. Today, we are going to be reviewing the TIRTIR Glide and Hide Blurring Concealer. So I saw this on TikTok, of course, and I love the TIRTIR foundation. I actually have it right here. The Cushion foundation is one of my go-tos. It's so good. Like, this foundation, it's really amazing. The formula on it is so good. It makes my skin look amazing. So when I saw that they had a concealer, I immediately was like, I need to try that out. Before we get into the review, I just want to welcome anyone who's new to my channel. My name is Sarah. I create content on fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. I would love it if you would subscribe, hit the notification bell, and for everyone watching, don't forget to like this video and leave a comment down below. So like I said, this is the Glide and Hide Blurring Concealer. It says zero filter with 2-in-1 total coverage. Basically, it's a dual concealer consisting of 2 types of stick and liquid, which provides dense high coverage and makes skin look smooth and neat through thin adherence without clumping. So it says here the stick concealer is supposed to correct wide areas and makeup lines, while the liquid concealer corrects narrow areas and blemishes. So like it said, it is a dual concealer. On the one side we have the liquid with a little doe foot applicator, great for underneath the eyes, and then the other side, it's kind of like a lipstick almost, where you can like really go in and target like bigger areas or really cover up like if you have any blemishes or anything like that. The only thing with using this all over for me is that I did go with a lighter shade because I like whatever concealer I use to be on my under eyes to be brightening. So I probably wouldn't use it for that, but like maybe for like some of these wider areas and areas that I don't mind highlighting, I might use the stick for that. So just in case anyone is wondering, I got the color 4.5N. I think it's like the medium or medium light neutral. It has to be either medium or medium light, something in that range. I need to go ahead and lay a base down first. Since it's a work day, I just do like very quick 10-minute makeup. So I'm going to use the Tower 28 Sunny Days Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Tinted Sunscreen. This one has been my go-to lately, and a little bit goes a long way with this bad boy. I'm just going to rub it in with my hand. Quick, easy makeup on office days is key for me. Before I get the concealer going, I'm going to prep some loose translucent powder. I like to use the Airspun loose powder and translucent, and then I just set it all with a brush. I've been partial when it comes to concealer to using a little concealer brush. I used to use a sponge, but I don't know, I just have really been into a brush. I need to remove the foil from the stuffing. I will be right back. I'm gonna apply a little bit of the liquid to my under eyes. I don't want to go too heavy just because this is a lighter makeup face. I don't need it to be full glam. Then I'm gonna use this stick actually to do the parts of my face I want to highlight. Forehead, nose, chin, and then I'm gonna go in here a little bit. And I want to let this dry a little bit, so I'm gonna go take care of the stuffing and I'll be right back. I'm back and I just did a quick contour. I'm gonna do the stick part first. I did notice the stick is a little bit deeper than the liquid, which again, I'm totally fine with because I would use that more for spot correcting around my face, so it helps that it's a little bit darker. But okay, I was a little concerned about how cakey it would look since it's a thicker formula, but actually blended in really nicely. And just the nose. The stick is super creamy. I wasn't sure if I was gonna need a brush or a sponge, but no, it blends out really nice. And that color match, super good. And then I put a little bit here, so we'll blend that in just for like any redness around my nose. And then blending out the liquid, just gonna dab it first just to work it in. Okay. Ooh, that is brightening. Happy with that. I love the fact that they made the liquid brighter than the stick. They probably figured that people were gonna do exactly this with the liquid underneath the eyes and then the stick for the rest of the face. But I'm just setting it right away before it can crease. So there's the finish with powder. Not gonna lie, I feel like it's sinking into my lines just a little bit. Not anything like crazy bad, but I feel like it's not as smooth as my go-to concealers. But it's not so terrible that I wouldn't wear it. I do like how brightening it is though. It's definitely more brightening than my go-to concealers. It could also just like not agree with the Coty powder. And I'm just gonna set the rest of my face really quick while I have this out. Okay, so taking a closer look at it, actually, no, it didn't settle in as much as I thought it did. I think I was squinting when I first looked because it definitely doesn't look anywhere near as like creasy or like creepy as I initially thought. It actually looks really nice. No, that looks super, super seamless. So far, loving it. I love the dual options that, you know, like I said, you can go with the stick to cover larger areas, which like the stick part too, still not cakey or anything, even once I added powder on top. And then this formula is actually quite good. Like I said, this is definitely the most brightening concealer that I've used lately. I actually have been noticing that like, I feel like I'm still seeing my dark under eyes even when I add concealer, but this one like pretty much camouflaged that. This is a great one for the under eye. Definitely a fan. TIRTIR, I was familiar with your game and I like briefly, momentarily doubted you, but I really shouldn't have. This is so good. Like the more I'm letting it settle in, the more I really am liking the finish. Like it looks so bright and like seamless without looking cakey. Like you never know when you add a powder on top of a concealer how they're going to interact with each other, if they're going to become cakey or anything like that. But no, it looks so good in person. I don't know if the camera is really picking up how good it looks, but in person it looks natural. So definitely happy with that. But I'm gonna go ahead and get going and finish up getting ready for work. I'll check in with you guys before we leave. We are gonna do a little bit of a wear test through my work day. So after I get ready and finish up my stuffing and everything, I'll give you guys a quick check-in and then keep checking in with you guys throughout the day. Just got back from walking Leo and also finished off my stuffing. It's been about an hour since I've been wearing this, so I wanted to do a quick check-in. Get like right in front of the window so that we can see like actual natural lighting. Concealer's looking good. Sometimes like when it comes to concealer with a powder, it might look good right away, but then like after about like an hour or two, it like starts to like settle and cake. But I'm not seeing that at all or any evidence that that might happen. Under eyes are still looking pretty flawless and pretty bright, so super happy with this. So far, no complaints. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and keep wearing this. I don't know if I'll be able to check in at lunch because we have our potluck, but definitely after work I'll check in. I'll try to get like a midday check-in, but we'll just have to see about that. So it's about 3:30. I'm just getting to my chiropractor appointment, but I wanted to do a quick check-in on the concealer. Sorry, I don't know how great this lighting is. I'm like half in sun, but still looking pretty good here. Oh wow, there's like not a lot of creasing, which is amazing. I feel like it definitely has lost some of its brightness, but also could be the lighting. Anyways, looking good. Again, no like caking or creasing or anything like that so far. I think I did my makeup around like 8:30, so it's 3:30 right now. So that's like 7 hours later. Still looking good. So it's way later. We're gonna end the wear test at whatever the last clip was because I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot that I was filming this, but I mean, it's like past midnight and it looks fine. I'm pretty positive because I have oily skin. I'm pretty sure my oily skin already ate all my makeup, so there's not really anything left. But just some overall thoughts on this. Very, very big fan of this. Will definitely for sure be using the liquid side when I do my makeup because again, this was so brightening and I love the fact that it didn't get cakey and it wore really, really well throughout the day. I also really love this side just for like kind of like touching up and re-brightening areas around my face that need to be subtly brightened. Overall, definitely recommend this concealer. If you guys have been looking to try it or been interested in checking out more of TIRTIR's products, this one is definitely a really good one. Well, that is gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any other questions on the concealer that I may not have answered in this video, please make sure to leave me a comment down below. And also, of course, don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you're new, especially because my next video is gonna be Vlogmas Day 1. So if you love vlogs, definitely stick around for December. But thank you again so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you very soon again in my next video. Bye.